Hello and welcome to Redefine Your Fear. Today I'd like to talk to you about how I think sport actually helps fear and motivation. Sport is a fantastic thing. It's unified countries. You just need to see South Africa and the World Cup, rugby in 1995. It's an amazing thing. Primarily, people do sport for relaxation, so it's not treated as work. So actually, you're going to start seeing the real person emerge when it comes into the sporting field. So people do sports for a variety of different reasons. They do it for social, to gain friends, meet new people, join a community. They do it for fitness. The obvious medical research, of which there's tons out there, shows that actually the more sports you do, the healthier you are, etc., which can only be a good thing. Thirdly, you can do it for something to learn, something new, which challenges your mind, gives you different parameters, takes you to new different levels. And lastly, you can do it as a distraction. Now, I must admit, when I was in my former job as being a lawyer, I used this as something which was new, something which I wanted to meet new people outside of my existing network of friends, and I wanted something which would be a distraction, something I could look forward to in the week, to the weekend, and I used that to my advantage and it really helped. So now I'd just like to share with you what my observations have been in relation to fear and redefining and managing not just my fear but other people's fear who I taught during my time as a kitesurf instructor in my kite school. So if you've never heard about kite surfing, it is an amazingly good sport. It gives you the whole workout. I really don't like going to the gym. For whatever reason, I find it a bit boring. I know I'm going to upset a lot of gym goers there, but hey, that's just my opinion. So I wanted something whilst I was going to be getting fit, whilst I was learning something and having fun. And kite surfing for me was really good. I'd run around and I'd do all the kiting during the day, go home the next morning, you feel like you've been trampled on by a herd of elephants. And then it's not that day, it's the day after where actually you think all the pain's going to go away. It's the day after that, which is really where it starts to hurt. But hey, it's a really good way of actually getting fit and learning something, and also dealing with something which is an extreme sport. Now, extreme sports have actually made a massive resurgence into the field. Everyone wants to do something which is a bit crazy, like jump out of planes, go kite surfing, rock climbing without any ropes, all the sort of really extreme sports. They are huge nowadays. And the reason is that people want to challenge themselves. They want to taste success. Success is addictive. Once you've had a success, you want more and more and more. Success actually propels you to more success. So that is why kiting and these other extreme sports, where you have to actually push through a series of fear, a series of extreme things to actually get to be an expert at that type of sport. So I set up a kite surfing school after doing the training in England, and then eventually I had another branch of that also in the Caribbean as well. But I was going to just share with you my observations of the type of people I used to teach, and things I have noticed about their fears as they came to me. First of all, everyone, and I mean everyone who actually came to do any kite surfing had some level of fear about it. Anyone who told me that they weren't scared or anything else, that's fine. I didn't believe them anyway, because actually you're doing something which is completely out of your comfort zone, and therefore there's always going to be that fear. First of all, we also get you to sign a waiver form. Now, if there's anything which is actually going to scare somebody, it's actually asking them to sign a waiver form to say, yes, I am crazy enough to do this sport, and if I get hurt, it's my fault. So that was always a good one. Even if you were a very settled person, signing that usually made you think, hello, something's going to be a bit strange here. So the people who I then taught were from all ages, from very young, so kids sort of 10, 12, 13, right up to the very senior citizens and 70 plus, and it didn't matter what build you were or what sex you were or anything else. It was completely accessible to everyone else. So it's a bit like actually Fear and Life. It's very similar. So here we go.